Yo people, it's your boy NK, aka the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. We are back on WRESTHINGS once again, doing 5 on it. So we're doing NXT Takeover matches. NK Takeover is doing NXT Takeover, you feel me? So first and foremost, let's get into the first match. You can't talk about NXT Takeover without talking about arguably one of the greatest women's matches of all time. Sasha Banks versus Bayley at NXT Takeover Brooklyn. This match is historic. This is what put women's wrestling in WWE on the map. And Sasha Banks have only gone to greater heights since this match. But this match is the genesis of all of that. Sasha Banks and Bayley put on a phenomenal show. I mean, they were matching the night on a card that had Finn Balor and Kevin Owens main eventing. If that doesn't show you how monumental and how historic this match was, words can't do this match justice. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely check out Sasha Banks versus Bayley at NXT Takeover Brooklyn. So up next on the card, we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Sami Zayn. The king of strong style made his debut in NXT Takeover Dallas. Shinsuke Nakamura was one of the hottest free agents out there in 2016. I mean, after his match with AJ Styles at Wrestle Kingdom 10, everybody wanted a piece of Nakamura, but Nakamura decided to make his debut against the one and only Mr. NXT, Sami Zayn. And these guys tore the house down. I mean, this is arguably Shinsuke Nakamura's best match in WWE, period. This is one of the best debuts, certainly, of the last 5 years. And if you haven't checked it out, do yourself a favor, go and watch the King of Strong Style and Sami Zayn tear Dallas down. So up next, we're gonna switch it up. 2's always better than 1, so we got a tag team match. Now, if we're talking about NXT tag team matches, there's no better place to start than DIY versus The Revival at NXT Takeover Toronto. Big up Drizzy, the 6th, don't know. But anyways, let's get back to the match. This feud between DIY and The Revival was a very heated feud and was one of the best feuds in NXT during that time period. Now, it's DIY and it's The Revival. DIY being Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, one of the most beloved teams in NXT, versus The Revival. You know, a homage back to that old school, hard-hitting era that, you know, older generation fans love. So this was definitely a clash of styles that paid off miraculously. I mean, you have near falls, you have double submission spots. I mean, this match is a tag team masterclass. Johnny Gargano comes up a lot on this list. What can I say? He's Mr. NXT. So we're going to bring Johnny back again one more time, maybe 2 more times, but one more time. We're going to do Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano, NXT Takeover 25. You see that match there? You see Adam Cole? Different, brother. That guy can wrestle. You see it? And Johnny Gargano has cemented himself as one of the pillar stones of NXT. So when you have 2 of these wrestling machines in one ring together, only magic can be produced. And what they produced is magic. I mean, you have one of the best near falls I'd seen in recent memory. I mean, the crowd erupted during that spot. You know what spot I'm talking about when it comes. So please, like I always say, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Definitely check out Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano, NXT Takeover 25. Last, but certainly not least, he's no longer in the WWE no more, but I'm still gonna give him his flowers. Andrade, this is your time, my guy. This is your crown jewel, your magnum opus. Andrade Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano, NXT Takeover Philadelphia. This is regarded as one of the best takeover matches, and for very good reason. I mean, like I said, Johnny Gargano is Mr. NXT, but this was a standout showcase performance for Andrade. I could go down and break down the spots, but we ain't here for that. You go see it. treat yourself. Get your Kool-Aid, get your fried chicken, get your popcorn, put your feet up, and enjoy. Enjoyment of the highest order. You know what I'm saying? And that concludes my NXT TakeOver top 5 matches. If there's any matches you think I missed out on, comment down below. Let's have a discussion. Let's have a little, you know, one-to-one talk in the comment section. Like I said, big up WRESTHINGS every time for having me on. Big up the Rare Podcast. You can follow me on social media, on Twitter at NKPreach, on Instagram at NKGrams. You get me? We are signing out. Deuces, Bullet Club for life. Bang.